Can you see me? Hardly. So much the better, so much the better.
Don't say that.
Our sight has failed us.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Hardly. Can you?
Yes. Our hearing hasn't failed us.
Our what?
Our hearing! No.
Have you anything else to say to me?
Do you remember when our tandem crashed and we lost our shade?
It was in the Ardennes.
On the way to Sudan. Are you cold?
Yes, perished. And you?
I'm freezing. Do you want to go back in?
Yes.
Then go back in. Why don't you go back in?
I don't know.
Has he replaced your sawdust?
It isn't sawdust.
Let it stand. It's not important.
It is important. Could you not try to be a little accurate, Ned?
It was sawdust once.
Once.
Now it's sand. From the shore. Now it's sand manufactured from the shore.
Now it's sad.
Has he replaced yours?
No.
Thank you.
Nice.
So cool. There's the other.
So, yeah, it just leaves you very discombobulated, and so that's basically what the whole book is like. Yeah, except it's not always that funny, sometimes it's kind of depressing. It's like, it makes you really want regularity again, and then sometimes it's just sort of that banter that doesn't make any sense, and then suddenly it's like, what is time and space? Why are we here? And it's just like really blatant, clear language, and you're just like,
It's
ow,
really
and it hits you in
metaphysical.
the face. Yeah, and it's just kind of, so it just teeters back and forth.
When did he write this?
1957.
57.
That sounds right.
So, yeah, lots of the words in the play don't seem to mean anything, which gives the actors that sort of sense that we found in Dollhouse, where they have to give it meaning, as to just not letting the audience be really bored with these things that are very hard to understand. And lots of the interactions between the characters are really hard to, there's just no such thing as snap judgments in this, and you can't just really, it's hard to question their decisions because you don't know so much. Like, they don't really tell you where they are. It's vaguely in a post-apocalyptic, like after a nuclear bombing, but then it can also be in a war hospital, and you're not sure why they're stuck there, but they just say contradicting things, and you're confused a lot of the time, and it's really kind of
Or a tube station.
It's enjoyable to be confusing, to confuse. Oh, the word end game is like in chess. At the end of a game, you're caught in this position where it's inevitable. If you have to make, if you're gonna like checkmate, checkmate, or a stalemate, and that's sort of what Ham is panicking over, whether he's gonna die and it's just gonna be over, or if it's gonna keep going and he's gonna be locked in the stalemate.
Which is also a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything is
It's like a
just wrong.
lose-lose for him.
Yeah. How did you guys like reading the play?
It was so hard to pay
It
attention.
it was kind of difficult to read because I just kind of would get distracted. Not bored, but like, this doesn't mean anything. I'm like,
Yeah, like you're like,
but it does.
why? I feel like if you were watching people do it on stage, it would be easier to come back into it just from the lack of having nothing else to.
There was an interesting thing that Emily pointed out was that Nag and Nell, when they have their conversation, they only talk about physical things.
Yeah.
Like their hearing, their sight, how they're like, whether it's cold or hot, like they never talk about. And the one time they do talk about, like, they reminisce for like a second, it's just very quickly ends and it's just awkward and uncomfortable. So
Yeah. Or they'll tell long stories about things, but just
don't.
why are you telling this?
Mm.
Don't